I'm making this video so that I can explain why it's taking so long to work out how to fix the world. AI and myself have very long conversations about different subjects. It goes and does the research, I ask it a question, and we come back and we rationalize the conclusions. For example, has starting a new political party changed the world? No, it hasn't. We've seen 2 political parties start up, and they've pretty much ended up in disaster, costing them individually a fortune and ruining not their lives, but you have to go away licking your wounds. You've got to have an awful lot of energy to start an entire political party, and if it fails, you probably won't want to see another political party in your life. Totally understand. People have started up radio stations. Has that worked? Nope. YouTube videos, podcasts, blah blah blah. Nope. I'm afraid to say it's all very well being informed of what the problems are, but that actually really just adds to the stress. So then we've tried to figure out what the actual problem is. And is it individual politicians? Well, no matter what, a political party is a particular psychosis, a belief that your way of thinking is the absolute correct way of thinking, and when you get into political power, well, you execute your psychosis and you DARVO, discredit, attack, reverse, victim, offender. It's a particular psychological process for getting rid of any competition. You DARVO any opposition to what you believe, and in fact many governments have imposed laws to ensure that their policies win. And freedom of speech gets eroded more and more as we get more and more people coming into politics who have probably good intentions but no real experience. They're willing to give it a go at the taxpayer's cost, and as the costs increase, the public are expected to wear those costs. Somehow we've gone from about the year 2020 to the national debt being 0 to 2025 and the national debt being $1 trillion going up with no possibility of coming down. Yeah, a new government trying to take over that, well, good luck trying to fix that problem. Yeah, trying to fix the world is not as easy as you might think. And I'm not really that interested in wasting my time. I'd much rather go and have some fun. Life is about having fun, really, at the end of the day. If you're struggling with it, well, you just haven't found the secret to life. No, to fix the world, you're going to have to think absolutely outside the box and within your capacity. I mean, I wouldn't last 5 minutes as a politician. I've heard their conversations. I'm pretty much black and white. Someone comes across me with their stuff that's not true. It's just not true. I don't know why I'm even negotiating it when I can show them absolute facts that show them that their belief is absolutely wrong. Anyway, no, me as a politician, maybe, but not in that debating process. No, what I am is a systems designer, and I've been a systems designer for a very, very long time. And I've written in one programming language for a very, very long time. And I've rewritten that program many times. And I realized that when we start with a program, we do not know where it's going to end. And the mistakes that we make down here are legacy to the end. And that's a massive problem. For all architecture, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be Google, and you've still got legacy problems. Government systems have legacy problems. Nope. I believe that how I can help fix the world is by creating one unifying programming standard. And we're going to do that. We're going to build a program that enables you to write programs. Anyone. I won't tell you how the architecture works, but we've worked it out, and it's extremely simple, and it all comes down to us having a very, very solid build plan with 35 years of experience at doing this, and it is my main skill set. I'm a programmer. I write software. and have done so for all my life, starting with a HP41C, if you know what one of those are. I was programming on 286s or 8088s actually, 286s, 386s, 486s, Pentiums, you name it, I programmed on it. So my skill set is developing systems, and during the next couple of months we're going to write a program. At its foundation we'll have AI if you wish it to. If you don't, you can switch it off. But that AI will be an assistant in the background, and it won't take over people's jobs. It will facilitate people's jobs so that people are no longer quoting error. They will be completely transparent. We're wanting to build the most transparent system in the world, and then encourage people to adopt it in their personal life, business, community groups, even local government. You'll find that when you actually load into our program, you are greeted by a platform that enables you to build anything you want with no programming skills necessary. And that's how we fix the world. Thanks for listening, and obviously I'll make a better video in a suit and tie and launch the announcement of our product. Thanks for listening.